Is Alexia on?
I am on, yep.
Okay, do you want to start the meeting then, Alexia? I guess we're ready to go.
All right, we can call the meeting to order at 9:15 a.m., Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. And if we could get the call of the roll.
I will call the roll, and if you could just say aye if you're here. Alexia?
Aye.
Mark? Pat?
Aye.
Sam?
Aye.
Reagan?
Aye.
Jeff?
Aye.
And also present is Dave Carney, Lori Pearson, Heidi, and Scott. Are you on also?
Yes, I'm on.
Okay. Welcome.
How about
Okay.
Dave? Is Dave Bronger on?
Dave Bronger's not on. He couldn't attend. Okay, Alexia, we're ready.
All right, looks like we need to approve the minutes of March 11th, 2020. Has everybody had a chance to review those? And if so, can I get a motion?
I'll call a motion.
And who is this? Who called the motion?
Sam.
Okay.
I'll second it. That's Pat.
All right, we got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Reports and communications, Skywalk operations.
Okay, as you all know, in March, we limited the Skywalk hours from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We are planning to continue that for the time being until we probably do some opening of some of the other public buildings. So that's just an FYI. Also, I don't know if anybody's been in the Skywalk lately, but the cleaning company has been diligently working on the Skywalk floors, stripping and waxing. The ones that they've done look really good, and I'm sure that until this year they hadn't been done this deep of a cleaning for quite some time. So we're pretty happy with that. The status on the Skywalk where the garbage truck accident happened is pretty much the interior work is done, and the contractor is is just waiting on the outside panels to come in before they finish that project. One other thing is just an FYI also is I probably will bring forward an assessment of the Sioux City Hotel again for next month's agenda to approve assessing them again. We haven't received any payments since the last assessment. And then one last thing, we had an odor in the Skywalk for quite some time in the north alley of the north-south intersection. We had numerous people up there looking for problems, couldn't find anything. Well, just last week, Victor found somebody had put a dead fish in a plastic bag in the ceiling east of Four Corners. So hopefully that problem will be taken care of. So that's all I got on Skywalk.
All righty, thank you. How about parking operations?
Parking, we have got the Heritage 2020 project is about to get started. The project estimate was $275,000, but the bid came in at $254,580.25, and that was for Western Specialty Contractors, which they did the first phase, the 2019 project, which they are still finishing up. So there shouldn't be a slowdown in the construction at that ramp. Also, this morning, a contractor is supposed to start working on the outside lot at Heritage in sealing cracks and repairing concrete and things like that. When I went by, nothing had started and everybody was parking out there, so I don't know if there was a conflict this morning or what. So hopefully that will start in the next couple days. Heritage has been closed to everybody but monthly parkers since, I believe, the beginning of March, when Western started the next section of the 2019 Heritage repairs. Also, we've got a small project going on at Discovery Ramp above the La Familia nightclub. They have consistently had issues with leakage. We thought it was expansion joint, replaced the expansion joint. Now, Walker Parking out of Minneapolis took a look at it the last time they were in town, and they believe that it is a drain problem. So we've got Western working on that drain. So we've got lots of stuff going on. 'Tis the season for construction, so let's just hope everything goes smoothly. And that's all I have for parking.
Thank you, Renee. Item 3C, downtown information report.
Hi guys, this is Reagan. A couple things to report here. We've been pretty busy in the last couple months. If you don't notice online, Facebook, we've been doing quite a bit for listing businesses and what they're doing as they begin to open. So those who may be open at 50%, those are choosing to wait. Those who are doing takeout, delivery, all those options are online and on our website and on Facebook. Another thing that we put out this weekend, last Friday, for our businesses is a resilience toolkit. This was sent out to businesses and basically giving them bullet points, ideas on if they've adjusted their services, how they're offering and how they're running the business, and now preparing for recovery. So just some tips and tricks and information for them to make sure that they're trying to stay open best they can, and everything that we can do to help them do that. We will also let the businesses know, and we have let them know, that as of June 1st, we'll be taking down those meters in front of the businesses that offer the takeout parking only, where we have a bagged meter in front of those businesses. I believe that's right, Manette, June 1st?
Yes.
Okay. Some other major projects that we've been continuing to work on, the festoon lights on 4th and Court have been mimicked on 4th and Pearl, and those are up now if you've driven by at all. So moving forward with some lighting projects. Wayfinding is also in motion. The pedestrian wayfinding, we did a test wrap at 5th and Pearl. So if you drive that direction, you'll see what they look like. They're bold colors, but we're also going through and wrapping all of them for pedestrian wayfinding. So that's moving fairly quickly as we're getting that done. We've turned over staff. I don't know if any of you have met Josh in the past, but Josh came to us from Germany as an exchange student at Morningside College. His work visa is up for 1 year, so we have hired Grace Nordquist. She's a mass comm major, will help us a lot with social media and some of the other things. So she will be our new business development coordinator, and she just started on Monday. Otherwise, we will be looking at some board adjustments. This is our time of year where we do go out for board ballots and votes for 2 new board members who will start July 1, looking at budgets as well. So if there's anything that you feel we could be working on, we've got some budgeting to do in these trying times. So we'll be looking at that over the next couple weeks. One question I did have for this board as I kind of wrap up my, fairly long update. At 412 Pierce, there seems to continue to be an interest in connecting to the Skywalk. And I don't know if we have a very, I guess I do know we have a very complicated formula for that. And I'm just not sure the best way to direct them to get those numbers. So if you guys have any ideas or who to send them to, I'd be happy to continue working with them.
Reagan, I I thought I talked to someone about that.
I just talked to the property owner last week, so if it was between, maybe a week ago, then this could be overlap.
Well, so is this the person who was considering just a single unit that would connect to the Skywalk system?
Yes, on the second floor.
Yeah, I talked to that gentleman and explained the situation, and I kind of got the impression that he thought that for a single unit, it would be out of his price range to connect to the Skywalk for just one unit, so.
And we did have that discussion on if you're opening up to a public space, would you be able to get through the building down to, street level? Would the public be willing to use it? And there were things, he just wasn't sure of cost. I mean, I'm assuming it would be fairly pricey if it's only a one unit, but if he connects it down to the first floor, that's kind of where we left it. I guess I wasn't sure if he was going to do that or not.
Oh, okay,
And if he had the cost.
okay. Okay, just so I understand, he's not looking for anything more from us as far as connecting into the Skywalk system, or yes?
Yes, he was still saying he didn't know how much it was.
Well, okay, it would be up, is he talking about monthly charges, or is he talking about how much it would cost him? Because it would be up to him to get a architect to give him design and an estimate to connect through into the Skywalk system.
Correct. It would be a cost for his monthly charges.
Okay.
So we can work on that, and I'll contact you later.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Reagan. Item 3B, ABM parking report.
Whoops, sorry about that. I forgot I was on mute. Let's see. Right now we are down to 2 staff members. We've had a lot of people, a lot of turnover here with everything that's going on out there. So if you find things, see things that we aren't getting to, please let me know. I mean, we're here every day. We're trying to take care of everything and clean up all the messes that we find. Other than that, I think one other thing that Minette was mentioning, construction, we're going to start, I believe they're going to start construction over at MLK on the 26th, the day after Memorial Day. So just everybody be kind of aware, and I'll be sending out notices to all those occupants pretty soon here this week and letting them know that they're going to start. Right now, I believe they're going to start on the top and then work their way down. So everybody can park where they're parking for the most part, and then as they get closer, then we'll move everybody up higher. Other than that, unless anybody has any questions.
Lori, I had a quick question. This is Reagan.
Sure.
How are you guys doing, or what are you seeing for parkers? Are people utilizing the ramps? Or, I mean, I'm assuming you're noticing a decrease, but even looking at your chart here, it looks like we're still doing better than July of last year. Is that a correct read?
It is in some of the ramps. At this time of the year, we always go down anyway because all the students have stopped. The teachers go back, are not there for the summer, so our numbers don't look nearly as bad as they usually do. And we've had, to be honest, even from a income standpoint, we've had worse months than this last one. I mean, this one is not even close to being at the bottom, so, because I did look at those numbers. However, as a matter of traffic flow, it does still look kind of low from what my vague recollection from last May. So we're down from that, but not as much as you think we would be down. We didn't lose most of our parkers. We were going to lose them anyway. That we have, like at MLK, we had a lot of construction workers in the ramp, and a lot of their projects are finishing up in the places that they're doing right now. So Yeah, like I said, yes, there's some decreased traffic because some people are staying home or not coming in as often, but not as much as you thought.
Were there many, kind of a follow-up question, were there many people canceling monthly contracts?
As for whole companies, only a handful, really.
Okay.
And most of them were over at Rivers for the most part. Most of it is, there were some companies that did a little bit of furloughing or laying off at the moment. Some of those people, before we even got them canceled good, they were already back. So
Wonderful. Okay. Good. Thank you.
All right. Item 3E, Skywalk security update, first class security.
Alexia, Dave Bronger was going to be out of town today, so we don't have a report from them.
Okay. So we jump to agenda item number 4, unfinished business, joint meeting with City Council.
The status of that is still the same. We will have to wait until things completely reopen and get things rescheduled, so that date is yet to be determined.
Okay. Item 4B, Douglas Street Bridge project update.
That project is pretty close to being done. Just before I left the office, I believe I got an email that said they were going to start on the cable for the fall protection today. And that is, I believe, the only thing that is, well, there's some plastic along the edges of some of the ceiling tile in there where they installed the new ceiling. That needs to come down, plus the fall protection. I believe that is it. The rest of the HVAC units have been tested and balanced. The ladder for the fall protection is installed. So that one's pretty close to being done.
Okay. Agenda item number 5, new business. Item A, approval of cost and distribution for March and April 2020.
This is Pat. I'll motion. I'll second that. Sam.
All right, I've got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Alrighty, agenda item 5B, discovery ramp sign proposal.
I guess what we need is a blessing on this from the board. We are going to go ahead and do 2 double-faced signs, one at the corner of 5th and Jackson, and another one, I don't know if it'll be at the corner, but on Jones Street, 5th and Jones, around that area. The total cost will be $12,881 for those. I think he's anxious to get started, so hopefully if it's approved, hopefully we'll see some activity getting that done. And that will be the last ramp project, hopefully for a while. So I would like a motion to approve that, if you all are in agreement.
I'll motion. This is Reagan.
Second. Mark Renders.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, I was late. I apologize. But I've been on.
All right, got a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried for the discovery ramp sign proposal. Looks like that is all the agenda items unless there's other discussion to be brought up today. Otherwise, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
This is Reagan. I have one quick request. Wondering about our Park Mobile transaction, kind of a update here. Is it possible, Monette, with the software to do a monthly comparison for 2019, 2020?
I would, yeah, I can look and see.
I'd be curious to see numbers on just, I'm trying to gauge daily traffic adjustments during the pandemic,
Okay,
and that could be very helpful if it's an easy report to pull.
okay. Sure,
Thank you.
I can get that. Is everybody interested in that or just Reagan? Okay.
I would be, Mark Renders.
Okay, I'll send it out to everybody.
Any other discussion?
This is Reagan, motion to adjourn.
I second that.
Who seconded?
Sam.
Okay.
Motion by Reagan, second by Sam. All in favor to adjourn?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Thanks, guys.
All
Hopefully,
right, no. Thank you, guys.
hopefully next month we
Thank
can
you.
see everybody.
Aye. Bye.